Good evening. Happy Tuesday, everyone, and welcome to stream. My name is Jaeger Forrester. I am playing Final Fantasy XIV today with Dokkan Battle on the side. Well, we're getting close to the end for the main story quests in Final Fantasy XIV. I already have one character that is finished, so we're basically going to be skipping through the cutscenes, getting the battles done, and catching up with the rest of the player base. After that, we'll have a nice little talk about what to do next on stream, whether it's do more Final Fantasy XIV stuff. There's still plenty a lot to do. There's always content in this game, but I also have a bunch of other games that I want to play as well. And thankfully, now that I have a capture card, I can play those games and stream them too. So we'll talk about which games I want to play, how the schedule is going to roll out after we have the discussion, and hopefully it'll bring more people to the stream, people that are interested in the games that I'm going to be playing, if we choose that option, and, continue to see this place grow. Of course, if you like to listen to the music I'm listening to, it is currently muted because of copyright reasons, but that doesn't mean that you can't listen to it. All you have to do is do !music join, and that'll get you a link to my Discord. And there you should be routed to the channel music-stream, and there you'll see an invitation to listen to my music on your Spotify. I'll control what's getting played, but at least you'll be able to listen along with me. So feel free to listen to that or whatever music you like to listen to. I'm just here to relax, have a good time with you and the games that I enjoy. With all that said, let's go ahead and get right on into it, shall we? I do have some things in Dokkan Battle that I like to get started with. So we're just going to let Final Fantasy XIV get played with the cinematics for a little bit. The cinematics are in my house right now, so it's like a quote-unquote house tour. You get to see what it looks like a little bit, but obviously there's a lot of close camera shots, so you're not going to be able to see all of it. But if you like to see, if you like to have an actual tour of the house, there is a channel redemption for that. Just go ahead and hit that, and I'll show you around. Dokkan Battle, there is a couple things that I want to get started with before I go and get these going. I think it's mostly just this card right here. Blazer's in! Welcome in! How have you been, sir? So this card, if those that people know, I have been working on this through the level grinding, and it is ready to be awakened. Now, some of the other awakenings that I've done, you've seen the Extreme Z awakening style, but you haven't seen what LR awakenings look like. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Got all the medals ready to go. Doing okay, about to make some dinner. How about you? I'm doing good. I'm sure you saw my live notification. Get to decide on the next game that I get to play, because I'm about to finish the main story quest in Final Fantasy XIV, and I just want to know if you guys want to continue that, or there are a bunch of PS4 games that I have right here that we may choose to stream next. So let's go ahead and do this LR Awakening. Nothing fancy, it's just getting the medals together, and then it'll go through its animation, and then it will display the LR version of this card, which, there it is, right there. Now, because this is an LR, you can see up here in the super attack level that it's now, instead of 10 to 10, it's now 10 to 20. What I usually do at this point is I take the Kai cards that I have here, the 100% ones, and I just dump them all into it, because there are no feeder cards to LR cards in this state, and I just want to get it all leveled up. So... getting my most expensive training items in here. Using the most expensive training location. And just dumping everything into this. And I want to make sure that I use as much potential as I can for hopefully the cheapest route. And there. Now I'm going to have a maxed out LR card, super attack level, and character level. So this card is ready to go. It's ready for fights, some epic battles, and all that fun stuff. If I had more cards to awaken, I would. It would be this card here. This is the next card that would be an LR card, but I do not have the medals for it just yet. This particular one, the Krillin medals are... they're available, but you need keys, and I don't like using up my keys, so that'll come later whenever it's actually available to and use stamina with. Speaking of stamina, let's go ahead and take care of some growth missions. This one here that requires the 120, that will really take things down, which will be nice. Make sure that all the cards can get leveled up. They can, so gonna let that run. Okay. With that going, let's jump into Final Fantasy XIV right here, and let's do that fight. Also, I need to put in weeklies as well, so we'll be doing that. Hopefully, I get my item this time instead of waiting. Have you also taken care of the newly added stages for Quest 29? I have not. I don't know... I know I'm going to eventually. I just don't know when, since most of my time is just level grinding farm cards. But yeah, eventually I will. Alright, trial, mount ordeals as well. Join, and see what popped up first. Then we'll just continue doing my dailies. Which one went first? Of course, it's the weekly event. Okay, hopefully we'll see if I get my item this time. Hopefully it'll be soon. So what are you doing lately in the game, Blazer? Are you level grinding just like I am, or are you continuing to challenge the Super 3s?
Prove to me life's resolve. No true abundance. Feel you, the heartbeat of the land.
Alright, which one is this? Okay. Stay in for the next one.
Nourish the soil. Reap the harvest. Let life flower and flourish.
We're doing... Ooh, I'm number 2 on the hate list. That's actually really good. Mainly link level grinding, among other things, and I'll be doing the 2 EZAs in a few hours or at dawn. Oh, that's right, there's some new EZAs coming in real soon. Plus, you took all 5 Baba Shop monotype units in 15 different stages, different stage runs to get all their medals from the missions tab. Wow. I haven't even been paying attention to the news. I just been been level grinding.
My heart rejoices for our union.
Do you already have the strength LR Kid Gohan? The Exploding Rage? I have it, but I don't have it. I mean, I don't have the medals for it.
Bow down like the willow.
I mean, I have the Heavenly Awakened Kid Gohan.
Diversity lies strength.
And I'm currently working on the Tech Kid Gohan with Icarus.
Good children, be strong for what awaits.
Okay, what team am I? C? Healing? No, thank you. Do an aiming pass on that. So he isn't Dokkan Awakened to LR. That makes things a little difficult for the 10 EZA stages for the Int LR Super Saiyan God Goku. Okay.
By my authority, let the land be remade.
I mean, what is the, what's the weakness for that fight? Because if it's Exploding Rage, I mean, I have Beerus. I should be good there. It is Exploding Rage? Yes, I've got Beerus, so at least I've got a leader there. Good start. That the Diaz here, though, gotta lurk for a bit. No worries. I'm not doing anything, making schedule decisions just yet. I want to get a little bit of the MSQ done, but of course, I also got to get weeklies done, so we'll have that conversation later on. Give some people some time to come in, say hello, get settled in, and ready for the talk. As long as you bring enough LRs with as many type advantages as possible, you should be good. Yeah, usually that's what I do. There hasn't been many EZA fights where I haven't gotten past level 30, so I should be good. I mean, I have been playing this game for a long time. I've got a bunch of cards, even though I don't have all of them. I got some duplicates, so should be alright. I don't even know which item I'm getting today. I know it's going to be offending item.
Forgive me.
But offending item didn't show up last time, so I'm really hoping that a different offending item will show up.
STA shall be joining us.
One that I do not have.
'Tis only fitting that we face you together.
Oh, and I gotta move some things over.
We'll spin your face.
Okay, this one I gotta look away. For your team, it was,
To defy fate.
Wicked Bloodlines, since there's not enough units in that category to belong to his real weakness, Revenge.
To command.
Uh-oh. Gotta turn around. Turn around. Yeah, Revenge is kind of a harder team to build. There's not many options. Ooh, that hurt. I was in the pool. That wasn't good.
Surrender to my...
Bad idea.
Drown in waters divine.
They really should, like, expand on the Revenge list.
Pray to the stars on high.
Hey, I'm number 1 on the fight, the hate list. That's awesome. I need a stair. Aw. Couldn't jump back in.
Time marches to my will.
What are you doing? Oh, right. That.
Long have I awaited this moment.
This too is
Okay.
fate.
Upon the most exalted of battles.
Casting, no. Striking, no. Still not getting what I want. Okay, I'm gonna follow while I take care of my HUD a little bit, because I gotta move some things over this way. Man, it's a mess. So many AoEs, so many brightness. Hobbs has been collecting triple triad card. He's fought Eden's Promise like 30 times so far and no drop. Oh, that sucks.
Summon your
Hopefully he'll get it soon,
on.
because we all understand that doing a fight over and over for an item that never seems to drop is so frustrating. Got a little bit of time. Wow, I got a lot of
I, the Fury, shall test
Hercule cards on that one.
spirit. All-piercing spear.
He's met other people going for the cards so they can huddle and cry together. Oh. That's also been another thing that's been great about Final Fantasy XIV.
Be prepared to render your all.
You find other people that are doing the same goal and you can fight together until someone finally gets it and they leave. Nope, nope, nope.
You must do better than that against me.
Looks like I'm a little slow on this one. Hey, Alethidia. Blame RNG. Yep, always.
There is no retreat, only victory or defeat.
Oh, shoot. I'm okay. I made it. Oh.
Seized with one's own hands. In ice unyielding, now rest.
What else can I do
Mine is the Aegis.
for my boost? That's not available. That's not available.
Ah, would that our clash could continue forever. There is no retreat,
Man.
only victory or defeat.
Like I just used my jump back.
Yes! Lose yourself in the joy of
So
battle!
I had to walk back. Ow, ow, ow. Ah, come on.
All-piercing spear, drink deep of raging blizzards. Well fought, mortals. Your next test awaits.
Timing, no. Healing, no. One more fight. Am I gonna get it? You know, if I don't get it and I see an aiming, I'm gonna get the aiming. Because I can't keep doing this. How about this? Cut. This one isn't available today. Gotta figure out something. Otherwise, I'm just gonna use my boost to double up level grinding. That's what I'm gonna do. Double up on level grinding.
Bear to me your lovers.
Wait! I didn't get to set it up. Thought I had a little more time.
Behold my power.
Where's the moon? Where's the moon? Come on. Moonbeam! Fire! So I can go back to my fighting.
Lest you worry, 'tis naught I cannot handle. Is it too much for mortals, I wonder?
Yeah.
Prepare yourselves. Oh, ring of ice, have mercy upon them.
Safe here. Don't move her. Okay. Set this up.
Love moves me to act.
Yep. That's a good team.
Let's delight in the simple things. Go on and play!
I'm at number 2. Who's number 1? The healer. Surprising.
You're always in my heart, my love.
Ape over here. Give me my fending item. Uh-oh. Forgot about the moon. Woohoo!
Pray accept this, my darling.
Uh-oh. Okay. What'd I get? 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 I already have that. Don't have that yet. Don't have that. Aiming. Casting, no. Miming, no. Aiming. Alright, I don't have this yet, so I'm gonna give that a chance. Guess I have to do both of them. Okay, I got one. I'm done. That... Place an armory chest. Woohoo! I got one. I already have it carried, but, you know, I can still get the currency from it. Okay. There's that. So I can clear that off the list. Now let's just get Mount Ordeals on the list. Where are we at on ad break? 9 minutes? So, let's go ahead and take that ad break. We'll come back, and then we'll queue in for Mount Ordeals. Oof. So, don't go anywhere. We shall return. Let's go ahead and get back into game, shall we? So... go into that. Oh. And once again, durability is low on that. And my boots. My legs. My gloves. And my helmet. Good enough. Alright. More level grinding in Dokkan while we wait for that. Unless I want to change over to Gunbreaker. Let's see what I can build. $620 is available. Aiming. What else do I have in here? I mean, it's getting there, but... those are the only 3 pieces that I have. Nah. And also, I haven't upgraded this weapon at all. So that wouldn't be good either. I mean, I think I might be able to get something. I'm gonna have to get something eventually anyway. Let's see. Razadon! Teleport. Oh, and I forgot to start this. Whoops. Yeah, this should be fine. Go. What is the latest? 620 is the latest on that. I basically need Moonshine Brine in order to get a new Gunblade. Moonshine Brine. I think I can only exchange for Moonshine Brine here. No. No, it's around here somewhere. Moonshine Brine, Moonshine Brine. Nope. Oh, I do need the ultralight tombstone. Come on, where do I get Moonshine Brine? Alright. Give me a second. There it is. Oh. I need coins. Okay. Alright. Into the fight we go. Then once we do this fight, I'm gonna cut through the cutscenes, skip through the cutscenes, get the main story quest done, and then we will talk about the next game that we're going to play, or if we're going to continue playing Final Fantasy XIV with some of the other content that I need my characters to do. So, we're getting there.
You stayed the course, as I knew you would. As too will I. Come!
Hopefully with everything that I learned with Thunderin, I will be able to fight this better.
Fire has no equal. The glory of fire. Flames to lick at your heels.
Alright, here's this. Alright, I'll be okay right here.
Darkest flames to me.
I think everyone's moving this way.
Naught but ash will remain. Burn!
Alright, how am I doing? Number 3 on the hate list. Not bad. The other 2 tanks are 1 and 2, so that's actually pretty perfect. I am number 1!
Your heel.
Number 1 DPS. Moving over.
Darkest flames to me!
Pushing that way. Oh, too far away! I can't hit him.
Naught but ash will remain.
Wasting my dragon spirit here.
All will burn!
Epstein!
Real.
Welcome in. No Hogwarts Legacy? No Hogwarts Legacy. I've got too many other games that I need to play. Like, I'm not even playing my PS5 games until I finish my PS4 games. Thought for sure you'd be playing it. I need my wife's permission first. Because she has opinions about J.K. Rowling, and I want to respect them.
You are the first to behold this form.
Whenever I say I'm a busy person, I am a busy person. So busy that all of my PS4 games are old.
The flames rise.
So it might be good, you know, for reminiscing on an old game that maybe you guys have played and you get to see me play it for the first time. That would be a possibility that we can choose tonight.
My essence made pure.
Destruction incarnate.
To ashes with you.
Come, oh.
But we'll have that discussion on what I'm going to be playing next after this fight and a few cutscenes that I'm going to skip straight through.
I shall tear you asunder!
Yeah, I've learned this fight very quickly, which is great. I haven't died once,
Flames
nor have made a mistake.
Heals.
Not really. Alright. Yep, this is it.
darkest flames to me!
Oh, I'm too far away again.
Naught but ash will remain. Burn!
I'm not going to burn. I'm going to dodge. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Shut up, Goku.
Destruction incarnate! The flames rise higher!
To ashes with you.
Come, O dark!
That's it. Now for some skippable cutscenes. I don't know. I don't know who to commendate. I'm just gonna leave. Got a commendation out of it. Cool. Alright, already seen this. If you guys want to see these specific cutscenes, just watch some of my pre-recorded streams. It'll probably be the one on Thursday? Last Thursday? Alright. Since this is all going to be from cutscenes from this point forward, and I'm gonna cut through it real quick. Where am I going? Yeah, going to the Mega Duda. Mega Duty! I'm gonna change the category from Final Fantasy XIV to Let's Chat. And let everyone know that it's time to make the discussion. And then while I'm skipping through cutscenes, people can come in. Let's chat. Or it's just chatting. Yeah, just chatting. That's done. Okay. Sent that on Discord. So let's cut through some cutscenes real quick. And let's talk about what we're going to do. So, for those who have been with me the longest time, Aletadia, Vinpu, and anyone else that has come by, they know that I have been playing Final Fantasy XIV on stream Tuesdays and Thursdays. And there's still a lot of content for me to do, but I mean, Final Fantasy XIV has been my slowest content on stream. So I'm basically trying to figure out if this game is actually boring some people, and if it is, giving you guys a chance to switch it up. Let's also go to the Let's Chat screen here, and not let anything else distract us. So, because I want to know if Final Fantasy XIV is actually boring you guys, I want to give you guys the chance to change up the content and maybe see something that you haven't seen before. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up what I've made here. Make it larger. And this is what we would be deciding on. So, Tuesdays and Thursdays, Final Fantasy XIV. On the weekend, City Skylines. City Skylines on the weekend is not going to change. So, anyone who's been enjoying that content doesn't have to worry about it. We're still keeping that. This only depends on what we are doing Tuesdays and Thursdays. On the first option, option A, is to just continue with the schedule as is, Final Fantasy XIV on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And if you guys choose that, there's all these other different options of content that I can do on stream. So if you choose option A, you can have multiple choices of what you would like to see me do within option A. I'm a very tech and script kind of guy, so macro day is one of those things that won't take very long, but you'll actually get to see. And if you guys ask questions, I'll teach you how to create macros in Final Fantasy XIV. Something else that I should do is dailies, just to get the maximum tombs and get all of my gear completely upgraded before the next patch is available. And I also haven't done the Nanamo questline on both characters yet either. So those are a few options for both characters that you can see me stream. Or you can choose just to see Jaeger do stuff, or just see Thunderin do stuff. That's option A2 and option A3. And those are still multiple choice. You can choose glamour shoots, which is basically just a photo shoot. I make pictures and I dress in certain glamours that I have collected that looks good on my characters. And we go around to different locations shooting stuff for the screenshot slideshow. Hey, Plup, you just made it in. Welcome in. I'm currently talking about the different options here. The weekend isn't going to change. This is just for Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I'm currently going through the options for Final Fantasy XIV. So like I said, glamour shoots are just photo shoots, different clothing that I have chosen for each character. And both Jaeger and Thunderin has to do one. Thunderin we have done, but as a female cat girl. So now we're doing a glamour shoot for the bunny boy. The other option is Island Sanctuary. Once again, Jaeger and Thunderin both have to do it, but you can choose to do them separately. Jaeger has progressed through his Island Sanctuary a little further than Thunderin has, so Thunderin would kind of be start from scratch. Blazer says A to D. What is A to D? A to D is level Reaper to level 90. Okay, I will put that in as an option. I should probably get this written down, huh? Here. Got notes right here. So, there is one vote for A2D. So if you don't choose option A, then option B is a PlayStation 4 game, both Tuesdays and Thursdays. Now, I'm not going to do multiple choice for this one because I want to focus on one story. All these games here are story-based, and I like to just focus on one story at a time. That's why I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV this entire time. Option B1 is continue playing Last of Us Part 2. I'm somewhere in the mid-beginning area, and I don't really want to go back. So there are a few streams of Last of Us 2 that I have. I don't think I have it on YouTube just yet, but if you want to, I think I still have some files of it, and you guys can watch that later, and then pick back up where I am whenever I'm streaming it live. If you don't want to see me play in the middle of a game, then option B2 is to start a new game. You're still salty at not being able to play Heaven Wards till you get a PS5. Aww. You playing the free trial? Oh, Hogwarts. You're still salty about not being able to play Hogwarts. You know, I'm there with you. I have a PS5, but I have all of these other PS4 games that I want to get through first. So it's like priorities. Play this before you can play Hogwarts. and also get my wife's permission. Okay, start a new game. I have started DBZ Kakarot, but I haven't even fought Raditz yet, so I'm very early on in that game. I can start again right from the beginning if you guys want to see me play DBZ Kakarot. Otherwise, the other option is Uncharted 4. I think it's the last of this Uncharted series. I have played 1 through 3, so you can choose that for me to finish up that series. Otherwise, the other 3 options there are also games that I have played the beginning of the series. I just need to finish them. I'm in the middle of the series. So if you choose God of War 4 for the PS4, that would unlock me wanting to play God of War Ragnarok on the PS5 whenever I finish that game. And I know that that series is great. Everyone seems to be having a good time with Ragnarok. But the other options are Tomb Raider, which would unlock Shadow of the Tomb Raider afterwards. I think Shadow of the Tomb Raider is third in line. Or Assassin's Creed Origins. I really love Assassin's Creed, as you can see behind me. I've played all the main ones. So, like, the first one, everything about Ezio Auditore, so including 4. So the next ones for me to work on is Assassin's Creed Origins, and I also have Assassin's Creed Odyssey that I'll play after, and once I finish those 2 games, I will eventually play Assassin's Creed Valhalla on the PS5. But I will not play any PS5 games until I have finished all of my PS4 games. And I have one other PS5 game that I want to play that's not Valhalla, and it's waiting for me. So it's just, I want to get through all of this. Then there's finally option C, where I just schedule all the things. Where on Tuesdays, I will play Final Fantasy XIV based on your votes. And then on Thursday, I will play a PS4 game based on your votes. And then the weekend will once again continue be City Skylines. So let's go ahead and start with a poll. We'll make this super simple at the start. So get your pens ready, or get your voting fingers ready. We're going to start the poll with option A, option B, or C. If I can put this all in. A, B, C. Fat fingers, stop it. A. More Final Fantasy XIV. B. PS4 game. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Or C. And I will give this a 5-minute. And go ahead and start voting. Give that 5 minutes. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me at this point. I'm not going to play any other games at this moment until we have made a decision together. Or we can just talk about, like, you know, your opinions of if you've been enjoying Final Fantasy XIV, if you've not been enjoying Final Fantasy XIV. have you been enjoying Dokkan Battle on the side and you rather see that more so as a dedicated stream like I did that one day with my Dokkan Scouter and stuff? I know it's not an option right now because I still see Dokkan Battle as a side game with all the level grinding, medals, and the Ultimate Clash, and of course, whenever I'm focusing on a main game, yet it really is to the side because I have to focus on that one. I think the main reason why I don't do Dokkan Battle as a dedicated stream as much is just it's because of the stamina. I mean, you saw that it was like full at the beginning of stream, and now it's at 52 right now, which stamina goes pretty fast. I can't fill that for 3 hours straight unless I do more Super 3 battles, which are really tough, and I gotta have the right teams. I don't know if I really want to go over and over it again, but that might be a possibility if I want to create that as a dedicated stream. You can voice your opinion on it. At least I know at this point. I just know that it's not going to be an option right now. I still have a lot of things that I want to do in City Skylines, and as far as like the audience participation rules. And once I get done and feel comfortable with that, then I will start working on the Dokkan Scouter again, getting that completely done, working the way I want it to. And we'll see how it goes. How much time left do we have? I can't tell. Manage poll. Has it really been 5 minutes already? I didn't think I was talking for that long. Oh, no. There's still some time left. Okay. I mean, is there anything else you guys want to discuss before the poll finishes its first round? Plup is waiting patiently with some popcorn. That's another thing that I need to do. I need to do my emotes. So somewhere when I finish with the audience participation of City Skylines, I will put some time away before I finish the Dokkan Scouter to do some emote stuff as well. I do have one in mind that I want to do to just get things started, and then, I mean, I don't know if I want to continue making my own or I start commissioning someone else, because my sister is an artist just like I am, and she does emotes for other Twitch streamers, and depending on her schedule, I might commission her. Otherwise, there's been plenty of people on Twitter that says that they can do emotes as well. And I mean, there's only been a couple that have really talked to me, so they kind of get third dibs if I don't want to do it and my sister doesn't want to do it. All right, there it is. So we've got a three-way tie between everything. What am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do with that? Okay. Here's what I'm going to do with that. Since two of you still want to have Final Fantasy XIV, and two of you would like to see me play a PS4 game, it's going to be option C. We do all the things. Tuesday is Final Fantasy XIV, Thursday is the PS4 game, and weekend Skylines. So let's go ahead and talk about the multiple choices of option A. So there's going to be no poll for this one. You just say everything that you want. You can choose all of option A and A2B. Or you can choose all of option A2 and none of anything else. Or you can choose one of each thing. This is all just to let me know what you guys want to see me do on stream. So I do have one vote already for A2D. And since there are 6 of you participating at the moment, I'm expecting 6 votes for stuff at the moment. All right, so I got another vote here. I've got all of A2. Wait, Blazer, was that you that did A2D? Okay, you are changing your vote from A2D to all of A2. Okay. All right, I got you down. So there's one person. If you guys have questions of what any of this means, since you guys probably don't play Final Fantasy XIV, let me know. All right, Great Plub has made a vote for B3C. We're not doing option B just yet. We're only doing option A at the moment. Option A is multiple choice. No worries, man. So I'll go over the options again. Once again, you can choose anything from this. You're just telling me what you want to see streamed. So option A1 is both Jaeger and Thunderin have to do these. Macro Day is a time where I am doing some coding and scripting for the game itself, creating buttons. It's how I've been able to do all of my battles by only pressing a few buttons. A lot of my abilities happen within one button, and I use for my rotation usually 3. And then there's a lot of other things that I can do based on these buttons as well. So that macro day would be a day of you actually seeing me do the work of how to code and script these buttons. And if you guys play Final Fantasy XIV, you might be able to learn a thing or two, ask me questions. I can teach you how to create your macros that you are wanting to make. Navirin says all of A2, says A2B. And a run of A1C. All right. Dailies till max tomes is something to get ready for the next release of content. Every patch, usually there's new gear, and you have to use tombstones to get that gear. It was something that you saw a little bit of whenever I was trying to figure out which weapon I wanted to get for my gunbreaker job. So both characters, you would see me do that, and it's like an adrenaline pumping, fast-paced kind of thing from me. And you get to see all the different battles from Final Fantasy XIV, from its beginnings of Chapter 1, A Realm Reborn, all the way to Endwalker. So if you've never played Final Fantasy XIV before, this might be a way for you to see a lot of what the battles contain in these, and hopefully you guys don't get bored. I will teach you how to run some of this stuff because I am a dungeon master, and usually once I've started like figuring out all the mechanics and how the bosses move around, I can at least relay and commentate how those battles are done so you can do it as well. The Nanamo questline is something brand new. It's something fun. It adds more of the lore of the game, and we get to understand a little bit more of, is it Princess? No, Sultana Nanamo, and some of the ancient ruins around her city. Option A2, Jaeger's to-do list. This is kind of the same as Thunderen's to-do list, so I can at least explain both of them. But basically what A2 and A3 means is just I just stream Jaeger or I just stream Thunderen. Glamour Shoot is basically a photo shoot where I choose very specific fashion clothes that I have chosen. It might be armor, battle gear, or casual stuff. But I go around in different maps, different locations, and kind of really show off my character in these clothing that really represents the character. Like, for example, Jaeger is a dragoon, so I would probably have a lot of photo shoots of him wearing dragoon gear in different locations, and I'd be posing and all that stuff. And then Thunderen would be doing the exact same thing. We have done Thunderen before, but whenever Thunderen was a cat girl, Thunderen is now a bunny boy, so I've got to redo the photo shoot for Thunderen now as a different race and gender. Island Sanctuary is a casual side quest kind of thing. You basically own an island and you try to make it self-sufficient, and just you are basically the owner. And I don't know, I guess you can have people visit your island, show off how you do things, and all that fun stuff. Thunderen does it. Thunderen needs to do it as well, but Thunderen hasn't started the Island Sanctuary, so it'd be start from scratch for Thunderen. So if you don't mind seeing in the middle of the progress, you can choose A2B, but if you want to see at the very beginning, do A3B. A2C, Omnicrafting, leveling 80 to 90. This has nothing to do with battles. This is mostly me as a crafter and a gatherer, gathering all the ingredients for the recipes that I'm going to be making for leveling from 80 to 90, until eventually, once I get 90 to all of my classes, that will unlock renovating my house. Now, I know you haven't really seen my house that much, but you can do the house tour redemption and you can see my house, but if I do this on stream and actually get to renovate my house, you'll be seeing it a lot more often at that point. But first, got to get through 80 and 90 first. And then finally, A2D, level Reaper to level 90. Reaper is a brand new job to the Endwalker chapter, and I played around with it for a little bit. I do have some clips of me as Reaper learning how to do stuff, and I really want to play this job more often, but I gotta get it up to level 90. So part of dailies is I can either choose to get tombstones or I can get job experience. So if you choose level Reaper to 90, I'll be doing that on the side. Beast Tribe quests are something where I can get extra experience points because there's a limit to how much I can do in dailies. And Beast Tribes is just an extension of what I can do. And that's pretty much it. That is the multi-choice options that you guys have. So if any of those options sound interesting to you, go ahead and let me know. I'm going to go ahead and check this again. Let's see. Last I got was Rin saying A2B and a run of A1C. Nope, she changed her mind. She switches to A2B and to just A2 as well. So all of A2. Okay. See if there's anything else that you said. Okay. So all of A2. And Alethadia wants A3B. Okay. Okay, so are there any other choices that you guys want to see out of option A? If you don't, that's fine. You're not going to be here for Tuesdays. I completely understand it's not your game. You won't know what's going on, but this is your opportunity to tell me what you want out of Tuesdays. I'm going to go ahead and start putting up the next poll, which is going to be option B, a PS4 game. This is not multi-choice. You can only choose one game. So I'm putting in the poll right now. Don't need to vote just yet. I don't have enough space for all of the options. Okay, then we'll just leave it to this real quick. All right, I'm going to make this a really quick vote. It's just going to be 2 minutes long. And start. Go ahead and put your votes in now for option B1 or option B2. Option B1 is to continue playing Last of Us Part 2. I'm not starting at the beginning. I'm going to go back to where I was last in the game and start stream from there. Or option B, which is all of the other choices of starting a brand new game and streaming all of it. Lethadia says B2. Make sure you put that in the poll. And for those that are like really fighting for a very specific game, don't worry if it doesn't get chosen. I will eventually stream it. And depending on the poll on Discord or Twitch? Twitch. Poll on Twitch. Based on the votes that you do, though, maybe I'll put it second or third, depending on how people vote here. I mean, basically, I probably should, every time that I finish a game, we'll just do another poll to figure out which game goes next. You don't see it on your phone? Oh, okay, well, I will add B2 to your vote. But unfortunately, everyone else is saying I should start a new game. So, sorry, Alethedia. Wait, no. No. All 4 votes go to start a new game. Okay. Sorry, brain goes millimile minute. Millions of miles a minute. I can't even finish saying words. Okay, so you guys want me to start a new game. Now comes to the question of which new game. I'm going to put the poll in for this one as well. I'm going to have this one last a little bit longer. So... this will be a 5-minute vote. And the poll starts now. Which game would you like me to play? Dragon Ball Z Kakarot? God of War 4? Uncharted 4? Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider? Or Assassin's Creed Origins? Remember, any vote that you choose, I will still eventually, if your game does not get picked, I still will eventually stream it, give you guys an option to have me stream it, because I'm not playing any PS5 games until I finish these PS4 games. Mobile Twitch is mildly annoying. I'm sorry about that. I do want to ask though, do you want to see me play Last of Us Part 2 on stream? Because if you guys don't, then maybe that'll be the game that I play offline. It just depends on my schedule if I'm able to actually do it offline, because I'm usually just working really hard on other things like the audience participation, the Dokkan Scouter, and the emotes also have to be included in that, so I really don't have a whole lot of spare time. And also, I like to hang out with my wife, and whenever I'm not streaming, like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, usually I'm with her hanging out, watching shows together, doing stuff together. So I don't know if I will, but if you guys never want to see me play the middle of Last of Us Part 2, then I won't. I forget I have to leave and come back so it refreshes. Oh, okay. No matter what you guys choose, I'm going to be excited for whatever comes next. Because these are all good games. As far as I know, these are all games that I want to play. I just want to make sure that you guys are entertained and you guys like aren't just sitting there and like not enjoying something that I clearly am, and you guys go ahead and do something else. I at least want to let you guys have that power of choice so you guys can enjoy time with me. I saw The Girl with All the Gifts is like an alternate ending Last of Us 2. Well, I haven't finished Last of Us 2, so you're going to have to show me that after I've finished the game, which might be a while. Oh, an alternate ending to Last of Us 1. Oh, okay. I think I may have seen it. Because, yeah, the ending to Last of Us 1 was a little like, ultimately, it don't matter what you play, I enjoy hanging out with you. Well, I appreciate that, Alythadia. And you've definitely been around since the very beginning. So I know you mean that. And I enjoy having you around too. It's great to like bounce off of someone and enjoy the games and knowing that you're enjoying it too. And we can catch up on, what we're doing in real life as well. I'm always excited to hear and see what's going on with your baby Sean and how he's growing up. So, long story short, I enjoy your time too. All right. Voting is almost done. And then once I see the results on this, then we've got to go on ad break. All right, so you guys have resulted in a tie again. You guys are voting between God of War 4 and Uncharted 4. Okay, I can't have a tiebreaker on this. So, who voted for Assassin's Creed Origins? You are the tiebreaker. Alythadia, you chose Assassin's Creed Origins. Alexa, stop. Choose between God of War 4 and Uncharted 4. God of War? There we go. So we will play God of War 4 on Thursday. This Thursday, we are going to be starting very, very soon with God of War 4. And I'm excited. I've played God of War 1 through 3. I love Kratos. And I can't wait to start throwing his chain knives around again. Hopefully they still have the quick action cutscenes as well. Those were fun too. Alright. Let's go to ad break. And then we'll decide on what we should do for the rest of the stream, which is basically for the next hour. So don't go anywhere. One more decision. We'll be back. Alright, we are coming back. Gonna have one last little talk. And it's basically, what would you guys like me to do for the next hour? I mean, Tuesdays is now technically Final Fantasy XIV, so we can continue doing Final Fantasy XIV stuff. I mean, Thunderin still needs to get a weekly item, so I could log into Thunderin. Or, I mean, there was a lot of votes for doing Island Sanctuary, so that could be another option that we can do. Or we can just sit here and chat, talk about things. Leaving the last hour up to you guys, since that's pretty much how most, well, not most, but half of the stream has been. Or how half of the stream should be. Alythadia is going to be slumbering soon, so Vin will have to decide. I mean, yeah, it is late. So if you gotta go, you gotta go. You gotta get that sleep. I know being on the Pacific side of things, the Eastern side is probably really tired at this point. I mean, it's like 1 a.m. over there. You surprised you're still awake? Just feeling so wasted again? Well, yeah, you definitely need to go get your energy back. So, plop into that bed and pass out ASAP. Gonna be bedtime for you two? Basically down to a T, the time zones. Yeah, I'm pretty good with my time zones because I've got friends all over the country. I also lived in the Midwest and vacationed on the East Coast a couple of times. So living here on the Pacific Coast, I really know my time zones. Anytime I want to talk to my mom, I gotta keep an eye sight out for what time it is over there. And if I want to talk to any of my Floridian friends, it's the same way. I forget sometimes you're not a native West Coaster. Nope. Nope. I mean, it's obviously easy for me to remember because, yeah, me. I just remember whenever we had that group get together where it was you, me, Rinpu, Corin, and Jen, and I knew all of you were native to the West Coast, and I'm from the Midwest Coast. Everyone is built different. That is true too, because I've got some friends that are insomniacs or they have night shifts, and yeah, sometimes it's difficult to talk to them. That was so cool to have done that get together. Yeah, that was like the first vacation. Yeah, it was my first vacation by myself without any family members. And one of the reasons why I wanted to do that was because I after college, whenever I didn't want to do any more classes in my early college years, I took up this college program in Florida with Disney World and was having so much fun just being able to take care of myself, be by myself, and anytime I wanted to take a break and have a good time, I got free admission into the parks, and that was my vacation. So whenever I was hanging out with you guys, it was kind of like it was like that those feelings again of being able to have fun by myself, but this time with friends that I've never gotten to meet before, and to actually get to see all you guys face to face. I mean, just makes you guys feel like closer friends at this point instead of just online friends. When remembers the beach, yeah, I remember the beach too, and it was cold. I was really not expecting cold weather in California on the beach, and it was. You message Skeeb all the time? Yeah, I know she's around. I think I still have her as a Facebook friend, but I don't really talk to her. That and Seedle, I don't talk to them. I don't know. I don't know what it is. That was the second time meeting people from online. That was my first time. Definitely. And I figured I was safe with you guys because we we hung out, we chatted. You guys seemed like pretty cool in the just in the chat logs, so I figured meeting you guys would be the same. You was amazed at Florida Beach and how far out people could walk. You went to the Florida beaches too? Sorry, my wife is in here and getting some things, so she needed the light on. So, bright light, bright light. Once for a cousin's wedding. Oh, late July. Oh, the humidity. Ugh. I do not miss the humidity. There was one time I visited my sister who lives in Louisiana, and I've been in California for a few years at that point. So I totally didn't get used to humidity whenever I decided to go visit her. Like it hit me like a heat wave. It was crazy. Don't know if I can ever do that again, but we'll see. I'm thinking about vacationing down to Florida because my wife has never been to Disney World and I used to work there, so we're gonna have a nice little like tour event, as well as my college for computer animation is down there too. So I wanted to visit my old teachers. Huh? Alma mater? What's that? Oh, I didn't know the word. Oh, Alethadia has spotted the wife. She says hi.
I've been spotted.
You've been spotted.
How?
Your voice.
Oh. I was like, no one can see me.
It's fine. Just say hi back. That's my wife, everybody. We call her Z. How long ago did you visit Disneyland? Gonna look the rest of the stream? Alright, have a good night, Ren. Get some good rest. See you Thursday for God of War 4? Maybe? Back in 2015 is whenever you visit Disney World. I was just starting my Disney World college program late 2015, early 2016. So I was on the other side. The difference between the two amusement parks, I mean, I guess just because of all the memories that I have of Disney World and working for them, and so many parks to check out, there's just so much more to do there. Along with the memories, I think that's my favorite park. No offense to Disneyland.
Disneyland, unfortunately, didn't have the luxury of space that the Florida park does, because they bought up. There's so much more empty land to buy up.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing around it. They could make their own little tiny city.
Yeah, I understand.
Disneyland, they had to plop it in the middle of these orange groves.
Mm-hmm.
Really spread out, so they're kind of forced to work within their parameters, because now everything has sprung around it, and the city doesn't want them encroaching too much on their space.
Yeah, I understand why Walt decided to move his franchise to Florida, and it was a good move because there's a lot of cool stuff there.
Let's see it though.
No, he didn't live to see it, but his dream was fulfilled.
Mhm.
I think it was maybe 6 the last time you were at Disneyland. Well, whenever Sean becomes of age, you should probably have him go visit the park. He's going to be so wide-eyed, more wide-eyed than he is now. If tickets doesn't cost $250 a person, maybe. Yeah, that's true. It's a very expensive trip. Even if you're local. Are they even doing California discounts? California resident discounts? I don't know if they are because of the sickness that swept the planet? Do you know if California residents get a discount at the park?
They do that ticket periodically. I don't know. I don't remember the last time they did it. You have to Google it.
Okay.
I feel like it's been a while since they last did it.
Yeah, I figured it'd be understandable because of the sickness.
It's not a bad word.
I know it's not a bad word. There's just this thing on YouTube where content creators couldn't say it because they would get demonetized because it was political. Yeah. It's a thing that happened to the entire planet. It's not political. Some of the opinions about it became political, but the sickness isn't political. YouTube is ridiculous. Yeah. I also still need to figure out what I'm going to do stream-wise for YouTube participation. It's not set up like Twitch with channel point redemptions and cheers and bits. There's tips, and then there are super chats and memberships. But that's pretty much it. I think I need to implement stream elements to have some kind of point system to do what I do on City Skylines. I just don't know how to do it because I haven't had the time to. One YouTuber I watch calls it the unspecified virus of unknown origins. I heard one person just call it the sickness, and it's just like, yeah, we all know what that means. Yeah, but the bubonic plague was like centuries ago.
It wasn't just one time. It came back several times.
Mm. I don't know. Maybe I should just call stream early if I'm not going to do any more gaming. I mean, Alethadia and Rin are already getting close to bedtime, and if anyone else is not in the Pacific Coast time zone, they're probably looking for bed as well. Some rodents in California still have the Play GR. Oh, the plague. Sometimes I wonder if they're just doing that just to, like, have something to talk about. I feel like journalists do that sometimes. Just talk about something just to get a rise out of the people and just see how much that story gets attention.
Talking about Fox News.
I was just talking about journalists in general.
I'm saying Fox does that timing.
Oh. Yeah, I'm trying to keep things general. Yeah, you better go. May as well spend a little more time with Z. Not a bad idea. What say you, Z? You want me to hang out with you a little bit earlier than usual?
You want to watch me gather stuff up?
I mean, I can help you gather up stuff. Okay. guess we'll end stream here then. So for those that were participating in the voting, thank you very much. We have made a decision, and we're going to be having the schedule be Tuesdays, Final Fantasy XIV, Thursdays, PS4 games, and then the weekend, City Skylines. And our first PS4 game will be God of War. So thank you so much for helping me out with that. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and hopefully I'll see you Thursday. If not, take care.